So, hold on. I hear about this thing called revisionist history. This is where they say, oh, y'all revising history. So to be what you want it to be rather than what it is. And I say, no, not at all. That's your story. His story is his story. Don't get that confused with semantics or rhetoric or something like I'm saying history, so I'm saying history. No, I'm saying history. His story. Where else do you get it from except him? Listen, if I go by, somebody telling me something about you, yeah, and then I go by that story they told me about you, isn't it his story? It's not your story. It's his story. You'll be the first to agree. That's his story. If he's telling me something about not even you, but us about something else, it's still his story. That's all his story. I ain't trying to revise his story. He must reckon with that. I'm just allowing my story to be spoken. Simple. Now, what they would like to do is for me to shut up, don't have no story, and then let history ride. That's how they've been doing the whole thing, They killed off all the different peoples of the world, all the different knowledges and languages and sciences and religions of the world, so that when people are born, all they know is his story. Nothing else. You don't know no other story. All you know is his story. Because why? He done killed everybody else off. Erased their story, burned their towns, killed off their people, made their languages obsolete. In some cases, made their languages illegal. They get me with that legal, illegal crap. Because they made, they do whatever they want and say, oh, that's legal. Because people say, oh, well, they got to get together. Yeah, they do got to get together. Let me tell you something else. I'm going to write it down because I think people are missing the point. The very definition of a government is a conspiracy. It has no other definition except that it's a conspiracy. A group of people come together to control a lot of other people. Conspiracy. Done with that. That's why they don't want us to tell our story, not no revisionist history. Screw that. Have your story. I have my story. Huh.